number 2 U.S. all time, got pretty close to Aji Wilson's American record. Raven Rogers, solid kick as per usual to get second, 157.66. And I got to tell you, Gordon, the thing that jumped out the most to me, because I had already like compartmentalized with 100 to go, Athing Mu's crushing everybody. But I was looking at Aji Wilson falling back, and I thought, this is Brazier all over again, except she's not the reigning world champion. She looked out of it. She was in 6th or 7th coming off the final 100, and it would have been easy for her to throw in the towel because she's so far behind, but stayed totally poised over the last 100 and gets that third spot, which is crazy. I know she was dealing with some stuff heading into the championships. She'll probably talk more about that in the post-race press conference, but a clutch last 100 for Wilson. But let's talk about Athing Mu, 156.07. Not bad for her first trials, huh?
Yeah, it's better than not bad. It's incredible. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to eat a little bit of crow here on Athing Mu. Mm-hmm. I was always kind of hedging on her, thinking like, she's bound to have like a blip up. And I was right the first time around at NCAA Indoors, where she got second because she didn't have the right race tactics for an indoor 400. And then I kind of rode on that train a little too hard, thinking like, she's doing too many 400s. She's not going to be prepared for an 800 against the best in the world or in the U.S. But visually seeing her have a 5-meter lead with 100 meters to go was a big, I was just like, damn, I've never been more wrong in my life. She's not only the real deal, she is like on the verge of doing incredible things in the next 3 years of her young career. Things that I didn't even think were possible, let alone like this quickly. And she went from like, oh yeah, she could make the team, to now I'm thinking American record. I'm thinking Olympic golds. I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 years from now, she might be closing in on, world all-time type marks, because she has the speed. She looked like she was chilling in that 156, and it was 156 low. It wasn't 156 high.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like, I have the excitement now of Athing Mu that I have for like Donovan Brazier's world record attempts in his coming years, because he's still young in his career. So I just can't wait.
I think she's got a great chance for gold. Obviously, you run that fast, it's no question that she can do it. I'm interested to see Wilson's response as well. Too. What did you think about how she Mo ran that race? Like, it takes a lot of guts to do that, to go out there and lead that like that. It went through about 57 too.
Yeah, I mean, but like, she just didn't have any signs of like in over her head.
Stress.
I mean, she even got tripped up in that first, 150 meters, and she just like recovered, was back in the pack, and they were running. The race looked like it was slow because they were all packed up. But then you look at the opening,
the third 200 was
split.
The third 200, they ran like a 30. Yeah.
Okay. But like it looked slow, but then you look at the clock and like, they're actually kind of going fast. Mm-hmm. I guess they slowed down in that third 200. But she looked like a 10-year vet in that race. So like, I'm the best. I'm just gonna go to the front. I know. I mean, it had like a Caster Semenya type feel in my mind. Like, just seeing, when you watch Caster Semenya races, you see the field and then Caster by herself. And when you looked at that final 100 meters, it was everyone chasing for second, and then Athing Mu just like chilling, be like, no, I'm just 2 seconds better than everyone.
Well, had a little bit of David Rudisha sprinkled in there too, while we're talking about 800-meter greats, of just the effortlessness. And the reason I think it looks slow is because you're looking at the person in front, and it's Athing Mu, and there's no distress coming from her at all. It's all calm. It's all poise. Everything seems completely under control. And the way she ran and like towed a fast field along. So Rogers PB'd in second. Michaela Meyer PB'd in fourth. Chanel Price PB'd in fifth. Allie Wilson PB'd in sixth. It's kind of Rudisha-y, the way he would make the entire field. He basically would serve as a rabbit for the entire field and tow everything along. Kind of the role that Mo did, but she did it in such a strategic way. And that's why I don't think it ever looked like it was in doubt. And just to negative split that last 200. I mean, what was that? Scroll over. What's that last 200-meter split there? Because they kind of put their foot off the gas. So she ran 30 flat from
28.4.
400 to,
Cool.
yeah. So she went from a 30 down to a 28.4 and just she ended the race immediately. If you look down for a moment, Athing Mu was already gone. And if you pull up the Travis, can we pull up the world list in the 800 right now? Just give us an idea of what else people have run um, throughout the world this year. I mean, I think Athing Mu is going to go into the Olympics as one of the favorites. Obviously, a lot of diamond leagues between now and then. So Almanza is run 156. Getachew, that was from the Ethiopian trials. And then Rogers right there. So Athing Mu is obviously in the mix. And if you had to say, okay, which one of these women has the capability of going 155, if necessary, you feel good about Athing Mu.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Athing Mu, Sydney McLaughlin on that 4x4. It's gonna be wild because
I think
you're
she
gonna
made a
have
strong case. I
yeah.
think she made a strong case.